Now here we are back at the warm-up, and we're doing number 2 now. Number 2, once again, looks different than number 1, and we do have an expression happening down here. Okay, it's not just a variable like before. So we have an expression happening. So once again though, pick the smaller triangle because you see a 13 and 15. So 13 over 15 because we got to set up a proportion. Then we go over here and we say, okay, wait. Now we got to focus just on the big triangle. So I know that there's a 26 that's right next to the 13. So that goes there. And then we have this expression. So that has to go on the bottom, 4x minus 30. Okay? So now what we have to do is we have to try to remember what we have to do with an expression. Well, you have to take 13 and you have to multiply it by 4x minus 30. So that means 13 times 4x minus 30. End the parentheses. So now I just have to do that process called distributing. I'm going to distribute my 13 by multiplication to both. 13 times 4 is 52, and then the x attaches. The minus sign comes down because we do not have a negative out here. So now 13 times 30. 13 times 30 is 390. Okay? That's the one side of our equation. So the next side we just take, that's what we just did, cross multiplied right there. Now we're going to cross multiply this side. 15 times 26. Use your calculators. 15 times 26 should give you another answer of 390. Now what you have is you have an equation down here to solve, just like we did before, but this one actually has two things on the left. So if you remember correctly, we have to draw a line down the middle of our equation, and we want to take everything over to the other side except for the variable. But in order to do that, we got to do the opposites. So we have to add, because this is subtraction, we have to add 390 over. Add 390 over. And that gives me 0, 18, carry the 1, 780. This is gone now. We took it to the other side. Bring down your 52x. And now we want to get x by itself. When they're side by side, it means to multiply. So we have to do the opposite. We have to divide. X is now by itself. Divide by 52. Once again, use your calculators. 780 divided by 52. And when you do that, you should get 15. Okay? Now, that is not my answer like up here, because that was just a variable. This down here, we're solving for an expression. So we have to take this 15, and we have to take this and plug it in right there. So now we're going to go through, and we're going to 4x minus 30. Plug our 15 in where the x is. 4, remember side by side means multiply, so parentheses, minus 30. 4 times 15, use your calculators. That is 60 minus 30. Our answer is 30. Well, I hope that helps.